In the bustling heart of Nairobi, Kenya, in mid-June 2021, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu moved cautiously through his temporary life. Holding dual British-Nigerian citizenship, he had arrived months earlier on his British passport, seeking a low-profile base to coordinate efforts for the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, the separatist movement he led advocating for an independent Biafra. Nairobi's vibrant streets offered anonymity amid expatriates and travelers, but shadows from Abuja loomed large. Nigerian intelligence had tracked him relentlessly since he jumped bail in 2017, fleeing after a military raid on his home in Umuahia. Wanted for treasonable felony and terrorism charges, Kanu became a priority. On June 19th, he drove himself to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport's underground parking lot to meet an arriving associate for a discreet IPOB discussion. As he stepped from his car, armed men swarmed him. They seized him roughly, blindfolding and bundling him into a vehicle before he could resist or call out. No badges flashed, no warrants shown, just swift, brutal efficiency. Witnesses later described the operatives as a mix, some with accents not distinctly Kenyan, fueling speculation of foreign involvement. Kanu vanished into a private facility, not an official detention center. For 8 grueling days, he endured isolation, chained to the floor, deprived of proper food and medication for his heart condition. Interrogators tortured him with physical beatings, psychological pressure, demanding confessions and information on IPOB networks. He later recounted the ordeal to his lawyers: merciless treatment, inhuman conditions, all at the behest of Nigerian authorities seeking his return without legal extradition. Kenyan officials denied involvement, insisting no role in any arrest or handover. Yet Kanu's family and supporters cried foul, labeling it an extraordinary rendition, a forcible abduction bypassing international law. His British passport remained in his Nairobi apartment, untouched, evidence he hadn't planned to leave voluntarily. On June 27th, operatives blindfolded him again and drove him to the airport tarmac, skipping immigration. A private jet waited, its engines humming. Kanu, the sole passenger, boarded under duress. The flight crossed African skies, landing in Abuja that evening. Nigerian agents took custody immediately, announcing his interception. Through collaborative intelligence efforts 2 days later, Attorney General Abubakar Malami praised the operation, vowing Kanu would face trial for inciting violence and threatening Nigeria's sovereignty. Handcuffed and hooded, Kanu appeared in court on June 29th, defiant despite the ordeal. His supporters erupted in outrage, protesting the kidnapping as a violation of human rights. International bodies questioned the legality. A Kenyan court years later ruled the rendition unlawful, awarding damages for rights abuses. In this shadowed tale of pursuit and power, one man's quest for self-determination collided with a nation's determination to silence dissent, leaving echoes of injustice across borders.